Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day. We're heading to Scottsdale and we're going to build my new bicycle. So we're in the wife's wagon here. We got the bike loaded up, as you guys see. It's about an hour and a half drive, but for you guys, it's gonna happen right now. So now we're in Old Town Scottsdale, and as you see behind me, the Bicycle Haus. Some of you guys are probably wondering why I drove an hour and a half to purchase a bicycle. Well, we have in Arizona, in my opinion, the nicest bicycle shop in the country, and what Kale and Shasta have built here is like no other, and it's a really cool experience, and I can't think of any better place to purchase a bicycle. If you guys are in need of something along the lines of Specialized, Pinarello, BMC, Scott, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few other really nice brands, this is the place. I'll have a link in the description below to the website, and you can get all the information from there. Give these guys a call. They'll set you up, and yeah, let's take a look inside. Let's head inside. This is where the real fun begins. Alright guys, so I'm kind of like laying out the build right now and deciding what I'm going to do. As you can see, it's like a candy store in here, so anything I want to do, I can do. Bicycle Haus has everything in stock you could ever want to build the coolest bikes. Like just right here on this shelf alone, the amount of Shimano and Sram componentry is crazy. So I'm kind of picking and choosing how I'm going to build this. The one thing that caught my attention, I'm gonna take my mask down because I'm over here by myself. One thing that caught my attention was the ceramic speed stock they have. I don't know if you guys are familiar with ceramic speed, but they make the best quality bearing components for your bicycles, whether it's hub bearings, pulley wheels, or bottom brackets. And I've never done the pulley wheels before. I kind of would like to do it, but look at the pricing. Look at the price on these pulley wheels. I don't know if you guys see that, 549 bucks. That's pretty crazy. The bottom brackets are $359, not as bad. But I kind of want to do some ceramic on this bike. You know, I'm gonna go a little less expensive on the group set. I'm gonna do Force instead of red. So maybe I spend a little money on the ceramic stuff. I don't know, we'll see. What's cool about the tarmac, the new tarmac, is a threaded bottom bracket. I'm pretty excited about that. No more worries of creaking or noise, so. Cass is gonna kill me. I think we're gonna do some ceramic speed. Okay, so I'm being told I have to go tubeless. It's like a no-brainer. It's the way to go. You guys know my last tire review was like 2 years ago, and I only talked about tube tires. The new tire is the Specialized Rapide. Let me see that box, Chad. Rapid Air? Rapid Air. It's this guy right here. This is the new tire. I'm being told is great. The problem with the old tubeless tires was how hard they were to mount up, but supposedly this tire gets rid of that whole issue. So, oh man, it's kind of scary. You know, nobody likes change, but I feel like riding down there, especially in Tucson, some of those roads are kind of unkept. This might be the way to go. I think I'm gonna go tubeless. So I'm going the rapid airs. We're gonna give these a shot, give you guys my take on these, and then we're gonna go, as far as wheels go on the bike, I have my pick, but I'm gonna kind of try to keep this bike to like the, well, I can't take my mask off. I'm gonna try to keep this bike to like the pro spec. Yeah, and so I'm gonna do CL50s. Yeah, I'm gonna do CL50s. This is also my first disc bike. So not only am I going tubeless for the first time, I'm going disc for the first time. This is also my first access bike. So I've ridden Sram before, as you guys know, I've raced on it. I've not been a fan of it. This is my first Etap bike. So a lot of firsts happening here. I'm nervous. Let's start opening stuff up. Let's start building. Okay guys, we're making progress. So I have the brake hose. This is hose now, it's not cable because we're dealing with fluid. I have the brake hose routed, rear's routed through. I got the rear caliper attached here. No spacer because we're doing a 140 in the rear. And we're gonna do a 160 front rotor. And we're doing these rotors here. You'll see. I just think these rotors look a little better. We'll do those rotors. So 160, 140. We're about to throw in the fork. And what's cool about, I mean, obviously, you know, this is obvious stuff here, but maybe for some of you it isn't. What's cool about the Sram versus the Shimano is I don't have to run any cables through the bike, right? It's wireless. So once you run the brake hose, you're pretty much done trying to pull things through the bike, which is nice. And then we're gonna thread in the bottom bracket. I'm gonna go with the Ceramic Speed bottom bracket, like I said. I'm gonna go with standard pulleys for now. And then, I mean, we're almost done. We cut the fork. Gotta set up the handlebar. Making progress. I got the brakes hooked up now. Wheels and tires installed by Chad. Thanks, Chad. And yeah, now we'll move on to the bottom bracket, crank, and that's it. We're going slow here, but we're making progress. I'm remembering how to do this and getting help as I go. But the handlebar, I'm leaving a little bit of slack. You guys will see when I put the bar tape on. I'm leaving a little more slack than I normally would for my own bike, so that I can put more camera stuff on the front. Normally I wouldn't leave that much brake hose, but I have too much stuff to mount on the front, so this will all get cleaned up. Obviously, you guys, I went with, as you can see, I didn't go with an aero bar, and that's also because of the camera equipment and stuff I'm gonna mount on the front of the bike. We're going over a few different ideas of tubeless and things, and these rapid airs, they'll actually go up to 100 PSI, so I feel pretty safe here. But there is some thought that the new tubeless setup where you're running like 70, 80 PSI, it feels a little marshmallowy and kind of scares me a little bit. But if you want compliance, that's the way to go. But these will go up to 100 PSI, so I'll probably run these at like 90.
That's too high. It's too high. You can run them at 90, but if you want to be comfortable and run them how they should be,
Is that you guys first like new build house?
Well, here I don't want to change too many things though, because we're changing the whole game's flipped upside down. It's up to 100 though. I just checked.
On a side note, your group comes with rotors. If you look in the bottom of your box over there. So
I want 140s though. Don't I?
Yeah, well, you just keep on wanting. You're lucky you're getting one 140.
Yeah, I'll take one 140. Gotta save some weight where I can, Phelps. Okay, so that's the tire talk.
That taxing.
I talked with Eric. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's keep going. So this build is taking a little longer than expected. Things are going well. The bike's coming together well. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out here. I'm going to show you guys in a second. We're going to walk over and bug Miles a little bit. He's bleeding the front brake. For some reason, the front brake, I feel like it had no fluid out of the box. So it's getting a fresh bleed. The rear feels good. Got the bottom bracket in, ceramic speed. Pretty stoked. But I've been here almost 6 hours. And I'm pretty rusty at working on bikes, gotta admit. But these guys have been great. They've been super helpful. They're letting me just take over this work area, so I'm super appreciative of that. And let's go take a quick look at Miles bleeding the brake. Well, it's shifting, it's alive. We have juice. We got the black chain rolling. It's a mountain bike chain. Shh. Supposedly it's gonna work. Don't tell anybody. We wanted a black chain, I didn't want silver, so 12 speeds, right? It's all new to me. We gotta wrap the bars and then we'll set it on the ground. Oh wait, say hi to Johnny. Johnny's here too.
Oh, hey everybody. I'm here with a barely ridden Specialized delay, never seen over 100 watts.
Never ridden hard.
Never ridden hard.
Never ridden hard. For sale.
Because there's something in the air.
I never did when I worked here. Why would I align it now? So like every bike I would work on here, Craig is the head mechanic. He's been in the industry for, how long have you been in the industry, Craig?
Since 91.
What we were just laughing about as I fired up the camera was every bike that I build, Craig is, you know, he checks out every bike before it hits the floor, before it goes on its way with the customer. And it's like an ongoing joke. Did you align the hanger? And some of you guys that work on bikes might get that. Some of you guys might not, but it never failed. I never did, and it would always shift weird, and the hangers need to be aligned. So
The question is, did you align the hanger on your own bike?
right, and no, no. The answer is I didn't. So getting wrapped up. Bike's almost done. I've been here all day. I don't want to say I've been working on the bike all day. There's been a lot of just having fun and enjoying the time in the bike shop again. And so the bike shop's technically closed now. I'm walking out here to get the car, start loading things up. I'm gonna give you guys a couple little quick shots of the bike here, but we're kind of running out of daylight and it's cloudy, so I'm gonna have to shoot this tomorrow to get you guys some really good shots. Bike is amazing. I took it around the shop here real quick. We're gonna jump on it tomorrow and start riding this thing. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I hope this might be the end of the video. If it is, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if this gave you entertainment, hit the like button. Thanks for watching, guys. subscribe if you haven't already. We'll talk to you next time. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna ride this thing and I'm gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna do reviews on the LA, and then we'll do a review on the Tarmac, and then we'll do a comparison video, and I'll give you my thoughts on all those things. So stay tuned. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good evening.
$2 for giving you from
When he's spending my money, yeah.
only when I spend Kel's money.
When he goes over there with himself, it's Uno Nicolette.